Good evening, everybody. Hi to everyone watching on Catch Up. Hi, Leslie, David. Good to see you here. Hope you're all keeping well. Just the one camera on tonight. I might finish up a little bit early tonight. I need to go and get some shut-eye. I've got to be on the road at 1 o'clock in the morning to get down to Dublin to get my flight to Bristol so I can go to the meetup on Saturday. You might see my new edition going around. The video for that will be out tomorrow. It's just coming into camera shot now. And I will just pause it. And you'll probably be able to make out the name of it. Many of you know that is my better half's name, which is how I got away with buying it. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Lee. How you doing? Hope everyone's keeping well. So I have another 47. So I think that's three I have, and one that's sitting in my repair box. So 4 in total. I haven't done anything on the layout. It was far too hot last week and over the weekend. Sunday, went out with the family to Ards Forest Park, which is up north of the county. Had a nice walk through the forest on one of their trails with a beach at the end of it. Went for a little dip to cool off. And it's normal service has resumed now here in Donegal. It's raining. It's about 15 degrees, I think. Actually, it's showing 16 degrees here in the train room. So it's about the same outside. So it's a nice temperature now. Yeah, so I'm getting my I've got my Flying Scotsman going around. That's the Hornby TTS one. I'll let it outstretch its legs. Pull in its teak coaches. So I've got a couple of rakes going around. Oh, well, hopefully the doctor will sort you out, Christopher. It's always good to go and get see the old quacks when you need help. Yeah, Leslie, it's just a nice temperature here now. It's what we're used to in Donegal. You know, if it goes above 20, that's it. We're sweating. 16, 17 degrees is ideal. That's t-shirt weather here. I've been checking the forecast for Bristol over the weekend. It looks like it's going to be around the same temperature, maybe a degree or two warmer. Same sort of weather. So I fly out in the morning. Flight is at 6 a.m. Gets me into Bristol for just after 7. Picking up a hire car and then going around to the in-laws. And then I'll be Saturday morning speeding my way up to Birmingham. Might even get a chance to go out and do some rail fanning tomorrow on the main line. I see, Leslie, you might call it rough weather. It's just normal weather to me. I'm from Donegal. You know, if it's blowing a gale, the rain is horizontal, then that's a normal day. I'm flying into Bristol, David, because the in-laws live in Bristol. So Becky's coming over with me. We're going to have a weekend in Bristol. Fly back out Tuesday. My eldest daughter will be here. She's going to look after all the kids. So it'll just be a chance for me and Becky to get away. We haven't been away in almost 2 years now. Hi, Finbar. You're over on Facebook there. I'm looking forward to going to Worley, Christopher. I'm going to look around there. I'm just looking forward to having a few days away, just having a bit of a break. You know, hopefully I can get through the airport okay. The paperwork to get through the airport is got my boarding pass, I've got my COVID pass, I've got my locator form. There's a link for the stream. It's going up on Facebook. Anybody who's on Facebook wants to come over to the YouTube stream. Yeah, so I think it should be a good day, Leslie. It'd be nice to actually meet people who I watch. Hi, Jerry. It's all right. You're not late. yeah, I'm looking forward to having a look around Worley, seeing their layouts, see how a big club like that works. Because I know John, who recently passed there, he was a big supporter of the Donegal Railway. He was actually involved with our society when it first started, and he was a Worley club member. In fact, I was in the museum today and I found some leaflets from back then, and it had his name on the back as a contact for the West Midlands for a group who were supporting us. So I'd just like to go make that connection with people over there. So I was saying I haven't done anything modeling wise. I've just been thinking about what I'm going to do, mulling ideas over my head. There was no Grand Prix last weekend, so I didn't build any more Metcalf kits. Hi, Jason. How you doing? Hi, Connor. How's it going? Hi, Ronald. I'll see you there then. Jason, I was going to ask about the meetup. I'm going to be driving up from Bristol. Is there any parking nearby? I had a look on Google Maps and seen there's a car park about a 15-20 minute walk away. Why are you nervous for Saturday? It's going to be a good day. No, Christopher, this is for the MRYCG meetup that's been held in the Worley Clubhouse this Saturday. I will be going to Worley in November if there isn't another problem and I can't leave the country again. Mind you, I've got to see if I can get out of the country in the morning. Well, as I say, I do have my boarding pass, my COVID pass, my locator form. So it seems actually more hassle to get back into Ireland than it is to get into the UK. Of course, tomorrow when I fly into Bristol, I'll be leaving Europe. Yeah, that's the question. Hi, Karen. How's it going? Well, Jason, I'm flying into Bristol in the morning because I'm spending the weekend there with the in-laws, and then I've got to hire a car and I'm driving up on Saturday morning to Birmingham. So it's only an hour 20, something like that. I was going to get the train up, but I couldn't find a train that matched the times. It seemed I had to change 2 or 3 times, and it was going to take 2.5 hours. And I'd have to leave really early in the morning to be there for 10. So I thought, you know what, I'll just drive up. Boris won't let me out again. Yeah, I'll see if they'll let me in. First of all, I have to get through Ryanair and get on the plane. I'm bringing a checked bag with me, so if I do buy a few things in Worley or another model shop, I can bring them back. Although I did have a look, the model shop I went to last time in Portishead, they're doing a click and collect only. They're still not open. So, I was hoping to go and find a couple of model shops so I can go in and have a look around. All right, just having a quick drink. Don't forget to hit the like button for me there, guys. And if you're lurking in the background and you're new here and you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe as well. I have lots of videos of different bits of model railways and the Donegal railways on my channel. Hi, Tim. How are you doing today? Are you still on your adventure up at Drayton? Or are you back home yet? Oh, where's your next adventure taking you to, Tim? So I'm going to have the weekend now visiting all the in-laws. I get my day to myself in Worley, and that's it. But I may do a live stream from the show, depending on what signal I've got up there. Swanage, oh, very nice. In South Wales. Yeah, as I said earlier, last Saturday I had a nice day out with the family up in Ards Forest Park. Loads of lovely forest walks that led down to the beach. Went in for a quick dip to cool off. It was very nice. Nice sea breeze. So say Taylor Swift was in Donegal at the weekend. Actually, wasn't too far away from where I was in Ards. And if anybody ever watched Grey's Anatomy or had to watch it because the other half was watching it, what's his name? McDreamy, whatever he is, the doctor out of that. He was in Donegal at the weekend. We wouldn't be one myself to go out spotting celebrities. Well, unless it was Pete Waterman or Rod Stewart. All those ones, Jules Holland with have a look at their model railways. Hi, Richard. How you doing? Yes, 10 a.m. opening at Worley, Ronald. Hi, Paul. How you doing? Is it rough weather heading to the UK? So when I had a look at the weather, it just said Bristol was going to be about 19 degrees, rain. So no different than Donegal. Storm Everett tomorrow night. I'm going to have to check that out. As long as it's not in the morning when I'm flying, because, well, I don't mind if it gets rough. I enjoy it. But my missus does not like flying. In fact, she's already stressed about it. I think she got a fear of flying from when she came up with me once when I was flying, when I was a student pilot. I was on a lesson, so she came up and sat in the back, and we were coming in to land, and I could hear there was another aircraft on finals behind me, and then we had the ATC get onto me going, expedite, 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 which means move that up. And just as I turned off the runway, this 747 landed behind me and came trundling down the runway. My missus lost the ability to speak. She was tapping my instructor on the shoulder because she's seen it coming. I was too busy watching what I was doing. And it's the only time my instructor, very nice guy, very polite, not the sort of guy you'd ever hear swear, but he did swear that day. He just went, "Oh, F." And I thought, what have I done wrong? Have I hit something? And then just we heard the thundering of the 747 passing behind us. All right, who's popped in while I was rambling on there? I'll have to see where this storm's coming in now. Oh, you've seen Peter Waterman's? Is that the one that's in the cathedral? Have you seen that? Anyone seen that one yet? Hi, Gordon. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. I was going to have to watch for this storm then, so it might blow me all the way up to Birmingham. So has anyone else been up to anything modeling wise? Who was it who suggested the flower dressing kit from WW Scenics? Well, I ordered it and I got it. I'll just show you. There's the colors. So I got a nice purple, pink, the red, and the yellow. So I already had red and yellow from Woodland Scenics, but the red and yellow I've got from WW Scenics is a slightly different shade, so it should give some variation. So I'll be doing that when I get back. Stormy weather predicted to be crossing southern England tonight. Oh, great. Yeah, I was looking for, because I got the Woodland Scenic kit, which has white, orange, yellow, and red. And I was looking for something bluey, purpley color. And then someone said Woodland Scenics, or not Woodland Scenics, WW Scenics do a flower kit with a bluey purple in it. So I got that. So I've got pink as well. So got 2 shades of red, 2 shades of yellow, orange, white, pink, and a purpley blue color now. So that should give a fair bit of variation. Yeah, they look a lot brighter on camera. They're not actually too bright. They're quite vivid, but not bright, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the camera doesn't always do layouts justice, because I've taken a few photographs of what I've done, and when you look at it, it all sort of looks like it's the one shade of green. But if you're actually stood here looking at it, you can see the variation in it. So it doesn't always look the best in photographs. Oh, so you're almost all unpacked again, Leslie. So we'll be getting videos of your layout soon. Why did it do that? Yeah, I made all my flowers using some people I know vivid but not bright. Yeah, I think we all know some people like that, Jerry. Oh, which point motors? The surface mounted ones or the solenoid for underneath, Gordon? So I've used the Seep point motors and Pico point motors and Hornby ones, and I've got some of those new surface mounted ones that Rails Sheffield bought out, because I'm going to have to do a bit of that for my steam shed and that, because I can't get in there to put point motors in underneath. Hi Andy, how you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Oh, very good, Ronald. Yeah, it's what I've got. It's all solenoid, whether it's Seep or Pico that I've got on my point motors. I'm not worried about having sort of slow action tortoise motors. I'm not looking for that level of realism. I like the old clunk and thud of the solenoid, so you know it's moved. It's not good when an engine fails, Christopher. It'd be a nightmare. Well, we were due to start some painting on the carriages, this week. But of course, one, it started raining, and two, the paint arrived, but it was the wrong color. So it's gone back to get the right color. So it'll probably take another couple of weeks. All the shuttering's been done for the platform concreting, which they couldn't do last week because it was too hot. They can't do it this week because it's raining. So it's going to be not next week, the week after when they're going to do it. But we're still sort of, well, I would say we're ahead of schedule, but the schedule went out the window last year. But for our new schedule, we're pretty much getting there for a end of September return of Drumbo, and hopefully an official opening in October, which is an unfortunate time to do our opening because it's the end of the tourist season. But it puts us in a position where hopefully with things will be more back to normal next year, we will be up and running, ready to go with a much better product in our museum and working away on phase 2. Yeah, seeps are pretty good. I use the seep 1 and the seep 4 because I got a load of secondhand points a while back, and they had all the springs removed. So if you use a seep 4, that's got a spring built into it. If you're using solenoids, try and use 3 different colors. So you have one for the common, and then one for, if you like, the left and right pole. And try and keep it all the same color so you know. I'm going to have to get more into the Arduino stuff because I've got some servos that I want to do for different things, to animate different things. But I'm just trying to figure out what would I use to control the servos. Like I'm going to put a working level crossing in, which is fine. I've got the little board to do that and control that. That'll control the servos. But other little things I want to do, you know, sort of like activating a water chute, that sort of thing to swing around. Signals, old semaphore signals. Yeah, and if you're using seat motors with a switch on it for frog, for juicing the frog, make sure you put the seat motors on the right way around so the wiring matches up. I didn't do that with the first one, and I got so my blacks ended up going to the red, and my reds ended up going to the black. A servo shield. All right, okay, I'll have to look that up. Well, the servo shield, will that control the speed of the servo and also the motion? Has it like a, can you set like a stop start on it? Little wicket. Right, hang on. Where's my pencil to write this up on me? Something else to be written down on the baseboard. Something I can sit back and watch while I'm in Bristol in the evenings. You can set a range of angles. Excellent. Let's send the course down the tunnel. All right, I'll have to check them out, Jerry. Let's bring it back up again. I just like the way it pops out of that tunnel. Oh, that's good, Kieran. I can now go in and have a pint inside and eat inside as long as I show my COVID passport and photo ID. You said to someone 2 years ago, yeah, if you want to go in for a meal, you have to show your ID, get your details recorded. So for you guys who are in England, have things more or less gone back to normal now? Or is there still restrictions in place? Well, I think it's sensible, Leslie, if people are wearing masks indoors. I've heard about that in the news, all right. I mean, at the meetup on Saturday, I'm happy to wear a mask if that's required. Pandemic to pingdemic. So let's increase the speed of Flying Scotsman, and let's put the sound on for a little while. It's very ear-piercing whistle on that Hornby TTS. Hi, Exploring with Ollie. All right, Jerry. Catch you later. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to going into a pub because the last time I ate inside was actually when I went up to Belfast to look at Drumbo, because indoor dining had opened up in Northern Ireland about 6 weeks ago. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, Tim. Yeah. Government working for you. Well, that's the beach. Yeah, that's a good thing about being in Donegal is we have so many beaches here. You know, we have the usual beaches that all the tourists go to because they're signposted, but then there's all the beaches that us locals know about that are just down some back road, and you just get an empty beach and you just be on there sat by yourself. And it's even better if you've got a little boat, because you can go out along the shore a little bit and come into a beach that hasn't got any road access, and you can have the whole place to yourself. Go stroll through your mask and drink and soup. It's going to be fun now tomorrow, because obviously I'm going to be in the airport for 2 hours and then the flight for an hour, so I'm going to have to wear a mask for 3 hours. You know, I hope they have some places in the airport where you can go and take your mask off for like 5 minutes. Yeah, no problem. Give me a shout anytime, Tim. If you're coming over, what you want to do and where you want to go. I mean, anybody who's in a van or camper van, they tend to sort of park anywhere. You know, there's around here, there's loads of places to park up. You'll be pretty safe wherever you are. And if you do come to Senegal, you're welcome to come and park at my house. You know, I can tell you where to go and what to see. Yeah, I haven't bothered to go to the pub for the indoor dining or a restaurant, but just a lot of places have said they're not going to do it. They're just going to carry on with their outside dining, which, as you can imagine, in Donegal, when you've got horizontal rain, isn't a pleasant experience. No, I haven't seen that video, Kieran. To be honest, I haven't watched too much YouTube recently. I was just actually having a look through it today, what I missed out for the past week or two, trying to see which ones I will catch up on. It's still on there. Yeah, let's turn that sound off because it gets a little bit annoying after a while. They still have some of the original sets there from the original program, Tim. So I was there years ago. They had a few of them there. I didn't know whether they were still there. I don't know, Tim. I'd be wary about meeting David. There's something dodgy about him because Facebook or YouTube keeps blocking him from me, deleting his comments. So I don't know what he's up to. Now, why did it do that? It paused there earlier, but then got going again. Just why do trains do this? Or is it maybe? Yeah, there's power on the track. The track's not dirty. Maybe something on the wheels and the pickups. Recommended getting one of these. It's great for track testing and when you're laying track and fault finding. Only cost me, I think it was £5 from Block Signaling. It comes with a little hole so you can keep it on your keyring. Shady Dave. Yeah, Ollie, you do have to bring in the old hand of God sometimes, give them a push. Yeah, I do miss Tim's videos in the evening, the live streams and what have you. It's an excuse to come out to the shed here and watch it and do some modeling. But then I usually ended up watching the actual live stream and not actually doing any modeling. Right, now the 47s, I reckon they've been going for an hour now. I reckon they must be just getting a bit overheated and a bit tired. And any little bit they're stopping. We all lose our mojo, Tim. You know, don't try and get it back. Just, you know, enjoy the summer with the family, doing trips, that sort of thing. You know, modeling can be more of a winter thing when it's dark, cold outside, and don't force yourself to do anything because you just won't enjoy it. And we all lose our modeling mojo from time to time. Best thing is just walk away and do something else. I'll tell you what I've been enjoying recently is the F1 show on Netflix. It's sort of a behind the scenes on the seasons. I'm on the third season now, which is last year's season. Does that make sense? And it's really good. Really enjoy it. Some of the action and camera shots they have are really, really good. Get up and go. Just got up and went. Yeah. So I don't have any other hobbies, but I have a relatively young family that keeps me busy. I have my job. So coming out here to this railway room is an escape for me. Just gives me, you know, time off to come out here, forget about my worries, do something else. Although I must admit, being involved with the railway in town, the Heritage Centre, it just means you're always thinking about railways. And sometimes the last thing you want to do is come out and actually do some modeling. But I have a fairly busy, full life, so I don't get bored. I'll tell you, if you come over here, you can go fishing. My son has started fishing. He'll take you out fishing. We've got a local lake here where you can get salmon, trout, char. There's a couple of pike lakes around as well. And then there's loads of sea fishing you can do. Well, a lot of people slow down, Ronald, over the summer because, you know, their attics are too hot or their sheds are too hot, and you're going out doing other things in the sunshine. Railway modeling is more of a winter hobby. Well, say when it's dark and cold, and you can just sit in your room and, you know, like I quite like watching F1, and I've discovered now I can do a Metcalf kit or something like that while I'm watching the F1. Because to be honest, if I'm not actually doing something when I watch the F1, I fall asleep. And then I wake up when it's over and have to look up to see who won. Because there's something about my front room when I sit down there, no matter what's on TV, no matter how interesting I find it, and I'm sorry to say, some of you guys, some of your YouTube, I'll be watching that and I'll just fall asleep. But yeah, I can go and lay on my bed and watch YouTube and everything else, and I don't fall asleep. So there's something about the, my kids just come in and look at me and go, oh, he's taking a dad nap again. Oh, drummer with a rock band. Ride a motorbike. Yeah, keep yourself busy then, Gordon. Yeah, accommodation prices have gone crazy. And I'll tell you another thing that's gone crazy is hire cars. Because normally you get a hire car for maybe 30 quid a day. Like it's only myself and Becky are going, and we're getting just the smallest car we can. And the price, whoa, God, what happened there? Oh. Right, okay, sorry about that. For some reason my class 20 went into high speed reverse. So it was just hit the emergency stop. So let's try all start again, see what happens. Yeah, it's gone back to normal. Don't know what happened there. That was going to be a big crash. Hi, Anthony. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well, sir. How's things across the pond? Alan, how you doing, sir? Hope you're keeping well. I'll probably be flying over your house in the morning. So my plane starts descending down into Bristol. Yeah, our heat wave broken here as well, Anthony. We're back down to normal temperatures and horizontal rain. So normal service resumed here in Donegal, which is actually good for the museum because when it's wet and raining like that, we get more visitors in. Oh, Tim's video's up. All right, let me All right, there's a link to Tim's video. Well, I'm going to say good night now because I want to go get a couple of hours sleep before I get on the road at 1 in the morning to get down to Dublin to get my plane to Bristol so I can go to Birmingham on Saturday. So thanks for tuning in, guys. You never know, I might pop on and do a couple of lives for either rail fanning or from Worley Club on Saturday if I can. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully I will be back here Thursday. Video out tomorrow on my latest purchase, the old Colas Rail Class 47 called Rebecca going around there. That's out tomorrow at 6. Hopefully I'll see some of you at Worley on Saturday. And if not, I'll catch up with you next Thursday again. So take care, everyone. Stay safe and keep on modeling.